Good morning, folks. We're in New Jersey. It is snowing outside, and I'm not going out there because it's fucking cold and it's fucking freezing. I'm in here, and today we're going to talk about high performance team building, which there are many approaches for, but we're going to go through this approach of high performance team building, which pretty much asks two vital questions. Can you trust yourself to trust your team? That's the first question. And what is the willingness and overall ability of your team? It's question two. So can you trust yourself to trust your team? And what is your overall willingness and ability of the team? Ultimately, can they perform at a high level? So success, which is happiness, abundance, inexpressible, genuine joy and peace and whatever success means to you. We know that feeling of success when we get it, and we can imagine greater levels of success for ourselves. Well, success demands clarity of purpose, process improvement, and effective collaboration. First, you want to define the shared goal and purpose of the high performance team you want to build. It's all about getting to effective collaboration and performing at high levels. So the first step is to define the shared goal and the purpose of the high performance team you desire to build. What is the goal? What's the purpose? Why are we here? Whose needs are we here to fulfill? What's our value to the world or to a select group of people? Why are we here? Then you want to individually assess each team member to understand who they are, what matters most to them, and if their personal interests are in close alignment with the team goal. Are they personally interested in the team goal? Can they personally invest? And what makes them able to personally invest? Who are these people that are on your team? Who are they really? Beyond what they advertise to the public. So we're going to move on to, can you trust yourself to trust them? Can you trust yourself as the leader who is assembling other leaders to be part of a leading high performance, leading edge, cutting edge, dynamic, incredible, brilliant team? Can you trust yourself amongst these people, sharing your time and experience, and trust them with the vision and the mission? Can you trust yourself? This is a very important question. We're going to dive in. Can you trust yourself to trust them? So I have a series of questions, and feel free to adapt these questions, but I think they're pretty effective. The first question I want to ask is, are they willing and able? Are they willing and able to put the team mission, goal, purpose before their own interests or security? Why would they? What makes them able to do so? Next question. Are they highly motivated by love, sex, and financial gain, and maximum levels of life enjoyment? Are they highly motivated by love, sex, and financial gain, and maximum levels of life enjoyment? What current actions and decisions verify this? So how can you tell that they're motivated by the top 3 human motivations for living at high levels? How can you tell that they're motivated by love, sex, and financial gain, and to achieve maximum levels of pleasure, ecstasy, and rapture in life? That's going to tell you if you've got someone who's in it to win it. Someone who wants good for themselves, because anyone who wants good for themselves is going to naturally want good for others. It is contagious. It's undeniable. They say misery loves company. Well, happiness loves company too. But happiness is okay being by the lonesome. Next question. When they talk about their dreams, are you inspired? Does this increase your own enthusiasm? When these people that you're hiring to your mission and your vision talk about their dreams, are you inspired yourself? Does this increase your vitality? Does this make you want to get up and do shit? Because if they don't inspire you, how can they inspire the other people on your team? How can they inspire your customer or your investor or other external partners and different stakeholders? Do they raise your enthusiasm? What personal challenges have they overcome? What challenges have defeated them? What challenges exist for them now? Understand their challenges, understand things that are slowing them down, causing frustration for them. Understand things that have slowed them down and caused great frustration in the past. Understand things that have totally defeated them, that they just never got through. Understand these things. You're not here to judge anyone. You're here to use effective judgment. Because in business, that's what's required. All of these will gain you valuable insights into the heart set and mindset of the person you're dealing with. And the level and depth of the questions that you ask them will enable them to connect with you on a level where they can share your energy and your enthusiasm and your drive to fulfill this mission that you're assembling this team for. The questions that you ask enable others to connect with you and share. And you want to lead first by sharing some of these yourself. So next question is, how do they treat others when times are harsh and chaotic? It's essential to know. How does this person in front of you, who you are interviewing, not interviewing, interviewing, well actually an interview is an interview of both parties, so we can call it an interview, but this is an interview, it's an assessment of this person's character and self-image. How do they treat others when times are not good? When they're behind on bills, when they're frustrated with the baby, when shit is just fucking chaotic. How do they treat you? How do they treat, not how so much how do they treat you, but how have they treated others in the past? Because they'll put on their best behavior in front of you, but you know, everything's all good right now in front of you, apparently. How they treated others in the past is similar to how they will treat you when times aren't so peachy and creamy and shit. Like, how the fuck is this person going to react to changes which inevitably happen in business? That's something you want to know. Big insight. Next question is, what is the one fear that might kill all their hope to continue living? What is the one fear that might kill all their hope to continue living? I'll share my top fear. My top fear is going to jail. Because I feel like there's nothing worse going to jail and staying there. You know what I'm saying? Like forever, life sentence or whatever. That's my top fear. The reason why that's my top fear is because I'm already in a cage. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the cage of my current life reality. I cannot ever be inside of a fucking cage, already within a fucking cage. I can't take another cage. I'm already trying to break out of this current reality and bust through and flap my wings like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's my goal. So you can't put me in a fucking cage. I'm gonna self-destruct. That's my biggest fear. So I just shared that with you. I hope that you can use that example and share your fears with other people. When you share your fears, the fears go away. They're nothing. You know what I'm saying? I feel better just sharing that shit right now on national fucking television. Anyway, what is the one fear that might kill all their hope to continue living? Very powerful question. Next question. Are they continuously in search of greater knowledge and rapidly applying what they learn? Are they in continuous search of greater knowledge and rapidly applying what they learn? Very important question. You got to be continuously learning, and you have to be applying greater knowledge, because that benefits you and that benefits the others around you, even if they don't absorb the knowledge that you learn. Everyone shouldn't share all the same knowledge and expertise. That makes a weak team. when strengths overlap too much. You want a balance of strengths and weaknesses. You want each team member's strengths can overlap, that's all right, but weaknesses, it's not good if weaknesses overlap. We'll get into the balance of things in another video because it'll make this shit long as fuck. But we're gonna move on to the next question. How well do they take care of their physical health? Very important. How well you take care of your body, the vessel that you've been given to live and breathe in and experience this shit in. How well do you take care of that? Personal confession, I'm not taking care of my body as much as I like to be. I'm over here fucking eating Reese's and motherfucking Kit Kats and shit, my favorite candy. And that's, sometimes I gotta do that to wake myself up. That's just my process right now. But I'm able to convert that sugar and energy to get this shit done because I don't fucking sleep. Even when I sleep, I'm not sleeping. I'm thinking about this shit. I'm thinking about my purpose. I'm thinking about success partnering. So as we move through stages of life, you know, we level up, and then the comfort foods turn into shit like celery and motherfucking whatever these vegans eat these days. But last question is, what have they stolen of tremendous value? What have they stolen? The person in front of you, what have they stolen that was of tremendous value, that took a lot of risk? What have they stolen? You know, your character is not defined by your honesty. It's defined by what you've been dishonest about. Your character really is not defined, like you're not really defined by what you're honest and truthful about. You're defined by what you're not truthful about. So if a person of high character and just prestige and stuff is so damn elegant, right? How do you judge that person's character? Well, what would this kind of person lie about or be dishonest about? It's important to ask this question: what have they stolen of tremendous value? Because this foreshadows the level of risk they'll take in order to create tremendous value for others in the future. So in the past, if you took something, if you were dishonest about something that was really fucking risky and took a lot of personal risk and sacrifice, and it was a lot of value to another person or something that you took or that you disrupted, that gives a great gauge of how much value you can create in the future, and positivity you can create in the future because of the risk you were willing to take in the past to create some chaos. I'll share that in another video. What I've taken. Everyone's taken something. So that was the first segment, which was, can you trust yourself to trust them? Can you trust yourself to trust this person who you're hiring to your team? These are very deep diving questions. They're not meant to be just surface level bullshit questions that anybody could fucking answer. Oh, yes, no, I've done this, and these are my skills, and these are my capabilities and experience. Fuck your skills and experience. Who are you? I want to know, can you do this shit with me? Can you rock with me? Are you willing to put our shared agenda above your personal agenda? You need to ask deep diving questions. Today's arena of business requires a different kind of leadership, a different kind of fucking team. It's a different kind of world out there with things moving super fucking fast. We don't have time to bullshit. I gotta know who you are. You gotta know who I am. We gotta be able to work like that. So we gotta be able to click. So the next question, the next phase is willingness and ability scoring. And your willingness and ability score is a method used to determine the team member's value based on their motivation, confidence, commitment, knowledge, skills, and experience. So, on a scale of 1 to 10 per category, how does this prospective team member rank? In other words, what's their level of engagement, which is their level of motivation on a scale of 1 to 10? What's their level of experience? In other words, the level of knowledge, skills, and success Are they successful? What's their experience level? What's their knowledge? What's their skill set? On a scale of 1 to 10, how valuable is this to the team mission? Execution. What's their level of ability to get the work done on a scale of 1 to 10? Are they working a job? Are they busy with other things? Are they busy with family? How much time can they dedicate to executing and getting the work finished and done? And then lastly, endurance. In other words, what's their level of drive to finish on a scale of 1 to 10? I mean, anyone can start. Well, a lot of people actually can't start, but very few people can start, and even fewer people, like a minute amount of people, can finish. So can these people finish? Do they have the endurance to continue through to completion, right? Because all things typically have 3 phases: a beginning, a middle, and an end. And the end is just the beginning of something new. So the whole goal is to finish this so we can begin something new. So it's like, can we finish the shit so that we can create a foundation here, build to the next level, and build up and build up and build up and build up and build up, and continue to rise in success. Now what you do is you add up each individual score and you divide by 4, because there's 4 categories. So if they got an 8, just to make it easy on myself, with the sugar and being early and shit and snowing outside and all this type of shit to think about, I'm not going to get into heavy math like that, but if they got a score of 8 in each category, which they fucking won't, but they fucking won't, but if they got a score of 8 in each category, 8 times 4 is 32, divided by 4 gives them a willingness and ability score of 8. Now you want to multiply the score of 8 by 10 to get 80, and then you attach a percentage. You show it and reflect it as a percentage. So 80% is their willingness and ability percentage. And this is your chance. This means that they have an 80% chance, that you have an 80% chance of winning with this team member, of succeeding with this team member. And then you'll go even further to score and assess each team member like this, and then you'll average all the scores together. Say they're all 80%, then your overall team has an 80% chance of performing at a high level. So this video was longer than I wanted to be, but this is high performance team building. Can you trust yourself to trust them? Deep analysis, deep needs assessment questions, and willingness and ability scoring. I'm your host, Brian James, and I'm going to have a Kit Kat in the next 5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes my latest installment. If you'd like to get my one-on-one help with a specific situation you're in or challenge that you're having in business, you can book a paid phone or video consultation with me by clicking the paid phone consultation link in the description below to reveal the next round of guidance. To those eager to reach level 7, I look forward to speaking with you soon. My ultimate goal for this series of installments is to organize the knowledge I've acquired over many years of study into applicable power you can use to thrive in business and life. If you found this knowledge helpful to your cause, you can click the Appreciate link in the description below to contribute any amount of money you feel is equal to the value you feel you received. I'm Brian James. This is Success Partnering 101. Thanks for watching.
Studies say humans forget 90% of their dream upon the first 10 minutes awakening. They say most people don't even remember 99% of the dreams they ever even had. As dream chasers, we're the exception.
100 grand large on the watch, bless. $250,000 for the Mustang, flex. All my niggas gon' cash checks, and all y'all niggas look mad, stressed. We ain't even make niggas mad, yeah. Connect time I grab, I'ma grab, jet. I might go Bugatti with a bad bitch, but Tommy nigga hotter than Wasabi, get that ass. We going hard in the streets. We ain't never know for calling police. Got bird for the 25K. Woo, sound like a bargain to me. Young nigga get money in the bit, level looking like Spartan to me. And I don't know what no line look like. 100 bad bitches getting all in with me. Get them all in for free. Started with a quarter ounce of hard rock. And now I got a lot of cars. If a nigga talking foreign, got a car lot. And everybody talking money, but they ain't showing numbers like the car block. And all I do is count money, fuck pretty assholes in car. Yeah, I'm leaning. Young rich nigga, I'm leaning. Puffin' on strong, getting gone, bad bitch, looking like Neil Long, I mean it. Nigga, I'm leaning. Young rich nigga, I'm leaning. Sippin' on pro, never seen that nigga. My team got money, all seen. Nigga, I'm
Leaning. Damn near spilled my semen. Had a 2020 with my preacher wife. Damn near seen my demons. Loose furs, hyenas. For the love of money and Selena. About those losing their nerves, losing bird niggas on the curves. And let them put a kip and do the Macarena. H-Child niggas spill peach crush on my jeans. Never go far with no bitch with no condoms unless they can cover the lease on my beam. You know, Louboutins don't touch my hoe. Let's go down to Ibiza town, we get cold, you don't need no coat. Motherfucker, I'm leaning. Don't talk to me, couple street niggas think twice for crossing me. Meet these niggas, shit can't last alone. Why these motherfuckers keep blocking me? I'm lean. For a minute you had me, then the second I caught it when it passed me. Oh no, somebody pass a blunt in the double World Cup, motherfucker, I'm leaning.